Yes, yes, Ben Street. He loves me. Look at him.
Ben Street just read
Someone
CAde
like you
is
as
so
well.
cool.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Thanks, Benny.
Hey, we got some claps. People are clapping.
Claps. Thank you. Oh, we got
Thank
lots
you,
of claps.
clappers.
How the claps go? You know that you can clap.
Awesome.
Okay,
There's
I
a clapping
think
thing.
It's about time.
Say my name.
Exactly.
Say my name.
Explain what say my
So
name is.
Say
please.
my name.
You
say
guys
my name.
what
have
is
had a
about,
chance to ask Ben who's influenced him the most, and you chose the most creative person, and that person, artistic.
Yes, it was artistic, political, or religious. Was it or no?
Yeah, and I don't think you'd flow.
I don't
with the
think
religious.
we even know what went on.
I have no idea.
But you've chosen anybody.
Well,
so who is it?
The person I've chosen to speak to you guys about is Alan Moore.
Alan Moore.
If you don't know who Alan Moore is or what he's about, Alan Moore is the greatest storyteller of our generation, in my opinion. My opinion doesn't really count for that much, but if you like what I sing about and what I talk about in my music, then you will totally love Alan Moore. Alan Moore is responsible for many books. The most famous comic book that he's done was Watchmen, which was adapted into a film. Some interesting trivia for you if you don't know this already. Alan Moore, all the films that get adapted, and he has most films been adapted from comics to film. All of them, he doesn't want his name on there because he's just like, I did my art and I made it the way it was, and if someone else comes along and does it, I don't want my name on there because it might not be how I represent it or whatever like that. So yeah, even though I thought Watchmen was a pretty good film and they did some cool stuff, they changed a bit of the storyline, obviously, for the film. But and that's the reason why he doesn't like adaptations, because they have to leave out certain bits, and he believes the whole thing is important, and I agree. So if you like the Watchmen movie or you didn't understand it, if you read the comic, it'll make so much sense to you. He was talking about quantum physics in the 80s, man. That's how far ahead this guy was. I didn't know about any of that stuff until I watched a film called What the Bleep Do We Know, which kind of introduced me to the whole consciousness, the collective consciousness and all that stuff. But this guy, while I was watching it, I read this book, and that was like 2005 or 2004, and it blew me away how clever he is. He's just on another planet. He's
What character would you be in the book?
Yeah, what character?
You could be one.
If I could be
in
a character,
Watchmen or just in any Alan Moore comic?
Well, there's two questions.
well,
Yeah, two
Dr.
questions.
Manhattan's pretty sick. He's the blue guy, this big blue guy. I don't know if
Everyone
you can
likes
see
a
him.
naked
I
blue
remember
man.
Dr.
Naked blue
Manhattan.
man. Everyone loves a naked blue
I
man.
love a naked blue man.
I am a naked blue man sometimes
I'm sure
when it's
comments
really
will
cold.
start on nudity now.
Also, another sick one, and this is actually probably my favourite Alan Moore one, is Swamp Thing, the saga of Swamp Thing. Now, he was originally just a comic writer, and he started off as a cartoonist, but he basically started writing comics for English labels and publishers and stuff, and then DC snapped him up, and they're like, well, you know, we'll give you the bottom of the barrel, you know what I mean? They kind of gave him the Swamp Thing, which was it was a horror comic, but it wasn't like Superman or Batman or Animal Man or any other like big sort of famous comics. So they gave him this one thing and said, go for that to see what you do. He reinvented the storyline and changed it and just basically turned the Swamp Thing from being this horror character that lives in a swamp and chases this blonde girl, and there's another guy and sort of who's like fights him off, sort of like Beauty and the Beast type thing. He kind of took this old school story which was kind of dated and corny, and turned the Swamp Thing into being, he's not actually like the original story is that he kind of turned into the Swamp Thing because he was a man and he had an explosion and all this stuff happened and he turned into Swamp Thing. But he is not actually a man. He is the swamp. He's the consciousness of that man turning, like the swamp took the consciousness of the man and built a man around that consciousness, and that's what the Swamp Thing is. And not only that, he turns into basically like a living, breathing mouth and brain for Gaia. An organism. So he's like, Swamp Thing basically is like, if the Earth had like a spokesman, that is the Swamp Thing. I really recommend you check it out.
It was a TV show as well in the 90s.
That's true. There was a TV show that had nothing to do with Alan Moore. It was a crap one.
Oh.
What's your favorite book that he's ever done?
My favorite book is Swamp Thing.
That is the one.
The character.
Swamp Thing is the one.
I identify, and he talks about things like DMT and ayahuasca and things that like I had no idea about. He opened my mind to that. So, I mean, obviously today with Google and all that stuff, you can kind of find out anything you want about people and stories and stuff. But you know, where do you start?
And where do you stop?
And I started with comics.
Amazing.
Where do you stop?
Okay.
You don't stop.
Well, thank you.
I think.
Thank you for sharing that with
I
us.
wish I could give you a much
No,
more.
we don't want to hear anymore.
Okay.
That's
We
it.
do,
We're
but-
over it because everybody on the screen is like, please play some more music.
Exactly.
Man, we love you. We love it when you play
So,
music. So we've got to give
we've
the
got-
fans.
What they want, which is music.
And by the
So-
way, we can see everything you guys are saying.
It's
Because
amazing.
over here, we've got a screen, and on this screen,
Go, someone write something. Someone
you-
write something. Please, play,
That
please.
doesn't
Have
count.
you done DMT?
Have you ever done DMT? Quick, answer that question.
I've done chunga. I've never done crystal.
Someone said penis.
Someone said penis.
Boobs.
And
Penis.
boobs.
Love it.
Boobs.
My baby.
We're doing it. Play hip hop.
Oh,
It's
no.
going crazy.
It's going crazy.
Serber,
Hi,
meltdown.
people. Oh my God!
Server,
Stop!
meltdown. Stop.
Stop!
Stop.
Stop!
Can I just stop for a minute and
It's just overloading.
can we stop? And
All right,
please
guys, back on
Right.
give
track.
respect.
Okay.
Now we're going to do
To the knock,
another
knock, dog.
minute where
Knock.
you guys get to choose songs. Okay?
And say hello to the knock knock dog as well. Everyone say hello,
It's
knocky
song time.
knocky doggy. It's Jack the knock knock dog. and
Focus.
he's
Apparently, we have
dancing.
to fix the mics. We're getting feeds saying that all the mics are going crazy. Is it all right now, people?
the mics. We're rolling. We're still going.
Fix the mics.
So,
Fix the mics. Hello, Jack. Mic
Right.
clipping.
don't worry about that. 3 songs.
3 songs.
You got to choose one of them.
And whilst
They're coming up on
we
the
are
screen.
waiting for you to think of the 3 songs that you would love in that 1 minute. Since I'm as an avid exercise fan and I exercise all the time, quite an addict, I think I'm going to get you to join me at a planking competition right here, right now.
Planking
Try and
competition.
try and make it to the end.
Okay, I'm gonna count.
You
And you're-
guys going to try with me too?
And another
Say
cool
hello to
thing,
Jack as well.
if
Love
someone
you,
else is in the
Jack
room
and
with you,
Jack.
get them to take a picture of you planking,
Okay,
post
this
it
is
on the
what we're
Double
gonna
Effects
do.
site, and we'll choose the best planker.
And we'll give you a
So-
prize. We'll
And the
give you a
best
prize.
planker will get a prize. So make sure you're taking pictures of yourself
This
planking.
is
I'm gonna
the
plank.
in the pan. You guys
Okay.
have got to just stop talking. and keep
Okay.
planking.
Remember to keep voting while we're planking.
Keep planking.
Vote for your favourite song.
If you want to make it a bit harder, go up onto your hands. Nice. You want to make it harder still?
On hands.
Lift a leg.
Okay, Shush, can you tell us the history of planking, please?
I don't know the history, I just know it's really good for your core. You can plank.
I'm shaking.
You can do anything. Lift an arm, put your leg down.
I'm gonna put arm and a leg.
Leg, arm.
I'm overheating.
Again.
I'm overheating.
Leg, arm.
Can I do backwards
Super.
plank?
Hand.
Backwards.
If you want to do a push-up plank, you go down, down, up, tricep, push-up, down, up, tricep, push-up. Can you do it, boys?
No.
Have you had a minute?
Can I sit on you while you do it?
No, you're not sitting on me. We'll do it again. Can you do it with me, guys? If you can do it to the end, and then
We
you
had a
feel a
meltdown.
massive sense of achievement. You go down, down.
Have we lost
you
him?
go up, tricep, push-up, go, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, 2, 3,
back.
4, and down.
We have a request.
2, 3, 4, up. Are you guys still with me? Is anybody with me? Is it only me planking on my own? Anybody
You're all on your
planking
own
with me?
now.
Anybody pushing up?
Do a burpee. Someone's asked to do a burpee.
Okay, burpee it is. Let's do a burpee.
Do a burpee. Have we got the votes? Are the votes tallied?
Yeah, we've got
just gonna take
75
off these shoes.
for Love Me or Not.
75 for Love Me or Not.
Of course,
I'm gonna do
another
that
love song.
birthday.
Awesome. Let's
Burpee.
do a love song. There's nothing like fitness and love.
Nothing like it.
Burpees. Okay, have we voted now? Is that enough
Yeah.
exercise time?
Yeah, we got it.